Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Charan. Let's continue the JavaScript tutorial series. Now in this video tutorial, I will explain how to get the selected element ID names, HTML ID names using a JavaScript. So let's start the tutorial. And here we got the output of our application. Notice here how to get the selected HTML ID names. If I click button control, notice here the but1, which is the ID of the button control. If I click radio 1, see rad 1. If I click radio button 2, I am getting the ID names of this particular selected element checkbox.
If you are a first time visitor to my channel, please subscribe to get the latest updates.
For this video tutorial, I am using Visual Studio Code, which is a VS Code. First, let's add one text file. After adding the text file, I am saving this file as a HTML format. I am saving this file on the desktop, JavaScript. We need to add the HTML format here, HTML, and the file name is get ID names. Let's save this file. After I save this file into an HTML format, let's add some basic HTML elements which contains the HTML. After that, header section. Below the header section, we'll have one body element. These three are the basic elements. In this body element, first I'm adding one center tag. Inside this center tag, I'm adding how to get the selected element HTML controls or elements. Let's add the elements only. Elements ID names using JavaScript. After that, I am adding one horizontal line. After the horizontal line, just for this demo purpose, I am adding some HTML controls. First one, I am adding the button control. The second one is input type is equals to checkbox. Let's add the checkbox. And I am adding the checkbox input element, and this checkbox name is a checkbox1. Let's add the checkbox only, checkbox. Now let's copy this one, and this one, instead of checkbox, I'm adding the radio, this one also radio, and this one also radio. Now the names I'm changing to radio 1, copy this one, this is the radio 2, and this is the radio 3. Now just for the demo purpose, I have added only 4 elements. If you want, you can add more elements. After the horizontal line, I am adding div element. Now in this div tag, I want to get the selected ID names. For example, input ID is equals to, what is this checkbox? I am giving checkbox 1. So I want to get this ID name on the output. If user selects the checkbox control, I want to get these ID names. So what I'll do is, let's add IDs to all the elements. ID is equals to rad1 radio. We have 3 radio buttons now. So what I'll do is, first I'll make it in a group. Name is equals to rad. I'm adding. You can give any name here, but the property name must be name only. After that, let's add the ID. ID is equals to rad1. Copy this one. This is the rad2. And this is the rad3. This is the ID names, and I am adding the div ID also. ID is equals to, I require the output now. So output, this is the div output. Let's add the div output. And we have a button control. Let's add the button control is the but1. That's it. Up to now, we have entered the IDs to every elements. Now the coding part of the JavaScript is, first we require one script element type is equals to text / JavaScript. Then let's close this script tag. Let's create one function. The function is get id names. Get id names. The function name is id names. Now here it's very simple. Is first we require this div IDs. We are getting the ID names in this div element now. So we require this ID. I'm calling this div ID output dot inner HTML is equals to here we have a multiple elements here. So what I'm doing here, I'm creating one object. I'm calling this object here obj dot id. That's it. Just add this id property. Now we require here to call this function to all the controls. So on click is equals to obj. Instead of object here, let's add this. Let's copy this one. Add to all controls elements. That's it. We have done the coding part. Now let's check the output, the final results. When a user clicks the button control, I want to get the but1 ID names. Go to run. Let's save this file first. Need to save this file. Save, run, start debugging. And here we got the output of our application. Notice here how to get the selected HTML ID names. If I click button control, notice here the but1, which is the ID of the button control. If I click radio 1, see rad 1. If I click radio button 2, I am getting the ID names of this particular selected element. Checkbox. If I unselect radio 3, checkbox button 1. That's it. In this video tutorial, I have explained how to get the selected HTML element ID names using a JavaScript. Thanks for watching this video tutorial. Please subscribe, share and leave your valuable comment. We'll catch you in my next video tutorial.